Right. Hopefully this all works. New to this, so at some point I'm probably gonna need people to tell me my audio is god awful, but hopefully this sounds good. Right. Mute the phone. Oh my god, if it will let me. Piece of crap. There we go. Okay, just set the capture card up. I might have to move some of the setting up. Hello. I might have to move some of this around, but should help if I actually put the game in the console. I'll be back in a moment. Obviously, I'm a genius. And hello, everyone. Right, so the plan for the stream is to really just get the start of the game going. Get through some of the levels. The goal overall is to eventually get through generally just like the trophies. I'm gonna try and platinum it. See if the game's as good as I remember. See how it is without the DLC. Because I did play it before, but the DLC kind of made it a lot better of an experience. So we're going to see how it is. And just have a fun time. See if the live streams do okay with the videos on the side, obviously. So, should be alright. God. So, moving chat box about. I can tell you're all watching. Yeah. God. Right then. Do you have to... Are all the difficulties locked? That's... I don't like that. No, that's a bit gross. That many difficulties locked. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess we'll play on normal then. Turn the tutorial off. Turn those off. And launch the campaign. Now, I've only played this on my laptop, and my laptop runs this game like a piece of crap. Probably down to the fact that the game is coded like crap. So, it'll be interesting to see how it feels playing on something that actually runs it properly. Oh, shut up for the cutscenes, though.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun.
Really gives me Hellboy vibes, you know, like summoning him on with the Hydra stuff and all of that.
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Did you hear about Moon Knight Season 2 and the MCU Midnight Sun storyline? I mean, I heard about them constantly delaying and cancelling Moon Knight Season 2. I haven't heard about Midnight Sun showing up in the MCU, though. Obviously, I know about, like, Blade and then never appearing, Black Knight and then never appearing, Man-Thing and then never appearing. I know about all that stuff, but I don't know if they've actually, like, recently announced any future projects. And this does mean, by the way, you are now officially my #1 fan. You have commented the most. You have put Chloe to shame, I would not known.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome,
Is it? It's a post-Secret Wars. Ugh.
home of the
Midnight Sun.
If there is a post-Secret Wars. They said the name!
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
To be fair, that's pretty cool.
Everyone will just take a moment.
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
I don't know what they...
We're suddenly invisible now.
Like, there are storylines to do with Moon Knight Season 2, don't get me wrong, and I'd love for him to get a second season.
Steven.
But I don't know which direction they'd take him in, really. Like, it'd be interesting to see.
No one can argue that the hunter earned...
To be fair, it would have been really fun if they put him in this game.
I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Right. Now for the insert character. Will be the chick, why not? We'll go for pale, why not? Gotta go for the blue eyes. Okay. You can't zoom out? I don't remember you not being able to zoom out. I guess I was looking at the short hairs when I did it on my laptop, but... The loose ponytail is not bad. Volume just kind of gives me Jean Grey vibes, though. I'm not gonna lie. I might end up going for loose ponytail. Thing is, you can change this casually throughout the game anyway. Natural colours only. Give her a beard. Why not? It's a shame you don't get any instant, like, clove cosmetic customizations with it. It's a shame you have to actually wait.
You who tame the night. Hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
I don't mind, like, Strange being in this game as well, but I don't know how I feel about Captain Marvel and Iron Man. Iron Man showing up off the bat. I know it's like everything's affecting the real world, so the superheroes have come to help, but I don't know if I like that.
So, that's a good thing, right?
Sarah. Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have had the Avengers rock up off the bat.
I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
But also, I probably wouldn't have had the insert character, the Slayer, so.
Be nice.
Always am.
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
I do like that pose for Blade.
You make one hell of an entrance.
Unnecessary slow-mo?
Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Q and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
a Dampier? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Okay, here we go. First dialogue control.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The
I'm gonna be honest, and this will probably come out in the final video. I am not a fan of the actual, like, free choice stuff, custom character, insert character, the free roam, the map. I don't care for half of this stuff.
Until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right.
There's also, like, no charisma in, like, how it's acted and how it's portrayed. I think it comes from the customization thing with two voices,
The
but still.
prophecy is in motion.
Man, you up?
Others?
I'm gonna skip a bit.
You hope you're up for the...
Right, okay. Controls feel a little nicer than on PC, I'll give them that.
Hold up. Did I miss...
Hunter.
Well, that was seamless.
We met briefly before. I'm
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
or Nico, but either works. And this is
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us.
If you're interested, I made a Robbie Reyes Marvel Rivals pitch on the channel.
And I
Feel
think
free to
you're
check
gonna
that out.
Blade.
Also made a Blade one.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi.
Why though? I don't get that one.
Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of
Yeah,
training
so
regime.
sort of getting used to the console controls. The game definitely is smoother on here. That's for certain.
You act as if prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
Alright, let's skip through the cutscene. Right, so for the sake of when I'm editing this together, I'll say this now. The game basically gives every hero their own little story mode, their own little plot line of their character arc. It has no impact on the overall story and is pretty much shoehorned in for the side stuff. We've got to complete all of those and make all of them think we're their best friend. We also have to complete the whole main story, so the whole campaign, or the essential missions that are part of the actual ongoing plotline, ending in preferably the defeat of Lilith. On top of that, when you complete a character's main story, they get like a new cosmetic and a mission. We've got to do the mission for them. And then the rest of the challenges and trophies that we're trying to get here are predominantly set in the threat room, which is like a challenge mode. There's also a couple specific, like really specific ones we have to do. And then finally, this castle we're in, this mansion, is on some abandoned grounds. Those grounds have little collectibles that we're going to have to go and get.
With everything
But for
going
now,
on right
we'll have our first mission. We've got no special cards. Cool. Not what I meant to do.
Personalities too.
Wait, can I change anyone? No.
big egos.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Can she withstand Lilith? For those of you who don't know as well, because we skipped the tutorial, there's a really important cutscene the game just doesn't show us. So we're actually missing context. Doctor Strange's apprentice, Wanda, Scarlet Witch, was taken by Lilith, basically.
One crisis at a time.
And that's why the Avengers are involved off the bat. They were there when it happened.
Predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times. Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Cool. Which can I say, I love this design for Magic. I think she looks really cool here in this game. Really nice take on her. To be fair, a few of the characters' base designs all look really cool. I just hate their Midnight Sun designs.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm beyond the influence of Lilith.
I'm gonna just skip.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your...
Cool. To summarize what I just skipped, we're in what's effectively hell. It just uses a bridge to get to wherever we want. This is how we teleport to our levels. See? It's Marvel though, so we have to be in New York City. Otherwise, how are you meant to know? We're superheroes.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection is still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Right then, first mission. I can't remember if we actually get a cool boss in this one or not. I don't think we do. Let's just start it.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Okay, that makes sense
Looks to be
control-wise.
deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Okay, we'll get a quick one in real quick. Okay. For context, quick means basically if you take someone out with it, it gets refunded. So it doesn't count. It's a free card, basically.
Impressive.
See at the bottom they all have little things.
Ought to make things interesting.
Follow my vision.
Buff all our cards.
Just what this battle requires.
Chain 2, apply bleed. So now these guys are bleeding out.
You kissed the mother.
And that's all of my cards, but what I can do... Oh crap, did not mean to just move there. Oh well. I can kill him. There's that. Oh, I don't have shove yet. You have to unlock shove. I forgot about that. Okay. I think that's turns. How do we end turn? Oh, it's hold down on the D-pad. Okay.
No retreat.
Wonder if there's a fast speed option. No. Oh well.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Do we have any quirks? No. Fucking range on that though. Jeez.
Just don't screw up our timeline, alright?
Hit him into the pole.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Hit you back, and then what we want to do is throw those newspapers into his face. What are the Slayer's powers, like, really? Yep. Okay. Oh, we technically have a move, so I guess we can move behind him. He's gonna shoot Strange anyway.
Time to test your worth.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle to concentrate and
Leapfrog into kill.
again.
Sweet. And that's generally how a level works in this game. For context, we're basically going to be skipping all the cutscenes, and I'll just sum them up. Lilith is using Venom to attack the base. Now we got to fight Venom as a boss fight off the bat of the game.
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
Feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinated in his stomach juices. Spleen.
Oh, Blade leveled up, which is good. Blade is by far one of the best characters in this game. Just ability-wise, he provides the most compared to pretty much anyone. Genuinely a great character.
A gift from ancient traditions.
And that'll reset Blade as well. Put him back to max health. Yeah.
You are within our reach. No scampering away.
Managed to get myself
reinforcements.
We'll just take 1 second.
As you belong to us, we should start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains. Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
There we go. Let's turn it to you. Let's just make sure we do this first.
You have earned
Do that.
this. You are lucky to still be breathing.
Interesting. Okay, let's get rid of you because you can't do anything anyway. And then I guess we could do you. Into you. Dash dash. So that's sort of the concept I was going for actually with his dash ability I gave him in the kit I made. So generally it's quite similar. That would put me in the area, which is a bit dangerous. He isn't immune to knockback in that mode though, which is really cool. And that throws him out of the mode. What? Okay. That's neat. Okay.
I feel more like
Good to keep in
myself every
mind.
day.
Can that? No. Okay, cool. Done dusted.
Not too strong for you. That son of a bitch slimed me.
What? That son of a bitch slimed me? God. I wouldn't mind this skin in Rivals, to be fair. This Venom skin. It's pretty cool. I don't know. It seems pretty manageable. I don't think we need to run.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
We're kind of kicking his ass. Oh, we're still at the point where, yeah, knockback into allies hurts the ally.
I'll put this to good use.
Fun.
You will suffer for that. Where are you going?
Nice. Gets rid of his shitty ass skin, right? Yeah, yeah. Cool. Oh, hello! Sorry, I don't know how long you were there. Sorry. Hello.
I suppose we should not underestimate this thing.
Gonna have to hose down after this.
Just playing some Midnight Suns. Gonna do a video talking about it at some point.
Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
Venom's being a bit cringy, not gonna lie. We got a chain, yeah. For the win.
That's gonna hurt your reputation.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
I don't know if I like the energy tongue. Especially because you can see the normal one under it. It's going alright, it's going alright. I've beat the game before, but on PC. But I had the DLC, and that makes it like a lot more bearable. So I'm just gonna see how the game feels nowadays. You know, all that. Probably do a video just breaking down the process of getting the platinum and whether it's actually any good or not. But yeah, as for me, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones.
Always nice to see you.
Bit
buddy.
extensive.
So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk?
Trying to think which voice is that?
Doc, that's just his way of saying he cares.
Because it doesn't sound like Yori, but it might be. It would make sense if it is Yori, because he's basically been in everything, but I don't know.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's
What
enough
was
that
that?
you all made it
Because I don't feel that ever really comes back up.
more or less.
Right.
We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Talk to Tony. And there, so at the bottom right, you can't see it because my video covers it. The bottom right, there was a friendship meter that increased, and basically, as that builds up, we're going to be able to get conversations going with people and get special moments where they call us friends. when they fill, we get trophies, and that's the goal of the stream.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10.
Thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciate it. Have a good one. On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there with a little help.
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, you know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Oh, Tony squared.
So, here we are. The old room, huh?
I don't care enough to keep this conversation going.
Even... Of course...
Sorry, I don't care enough for it.
I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing
We got a
this
mobile
message,
phone.
You already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
Journal page, closet, and the painting. There's the painting.
We were all so happy then.
And now we're allowed to sleep. That's just where we basically get to interact with Lilith. And now we get our dog. Charlie is one of the trophies, I believe. We're going to have to pet him a number of times.
She's been visiting your door every morning
Pet
for the
her,
past
sorry.
300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not.
Charlie was restless all night. Should have known something was wrong.
Hey, Charlie Warly puppy face.
I think it's 3 times we have to do it. It might be consecutive days though, so I might have to do it just the next day in game. Okay, it must be consecutive
We'll talk
days.
more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence.
I think now's as good a time as any to take a look at some of the trophies. Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Jeez. Okay, these are all hidden. Let's go to the bottom. Have we earned any? I don't think so. No, no trophies yet. Right. We'll skip the hidden ones for now. Gain a friendship level with any hero. Reach maximum friendship level with any hero. Reach maximum team friendship level in the Abbey. That will naturally happen throughout the game, guys. Find every haven. That's going to happen when we start exploring. Apply a suit palette to every hero in the game. We can just do that at the end. Spend some money. That'll be fine. Purchase 10 different upgrades for Hunter's Quarters. We'll have to do that eventually. Craft a combat item at the item bench. Use Agatha's Cauldron to complete a recipe. Craft a hero ability card in the Forge. Complete Midnight Sun challenge in the Forge. We're going to have to do that anyway because I have to do it for everyone. Build every Abbey upgrade in a single campaign. Okay, so we're going to have to upgrade the Abbey. That's something. Pet Chai 15 days in a row. There you go. So remember, guys, every time we get out of bed, we got to pet him. Pet Ebony on 4 different days. Which one's Ebony? I have to figure out which one Ebony is. Might be a cat. Attend all the club meetings in a single campaign. Complete a daily sparring session with every hero. Apply 10 mods to 10 different hero abilities. Survive 3 turns in the threat room with every hero. What's this private one? Oh dear, autumn's cool. These are all the powers. Yeah, which we get exploring. Open chests. Collect 10 of every region. A coven store. Solve the garden stuff. Cool. Reach maximum light balance. Okay, so here's something I was interested in. We're going to have to get max good story and max bad. So that might be one. I don't know how we're going to get around to it. We're going to aim, I think, to go max dark. And then what we might just have to do is the minute we hit maximum darkness and we get a growing darkness, we just start answering exclusively max light questions and get a shining light. So we're going to aim to get them both in one campaign. We'll see how it goes. Get every hunter ability. So basically we're just not going to have to sell hunters moves because we're going to try and get them all. Complete 10 mission challenges, that's fine. Complete a general mission led by every hero. So that's going to be easy. We're just going to cycle through it, eventually get that naturally over time. Complete a general mission in 2 turns or less. Hopefully we'll get that on an easy one. Interrogate 5 enemies, that naturally happens. Spend heroism, use a hero abilities in a single run. That'd be an interesting one. I like to build decks centered around the quick mechanic in the game, so that's one we should be able to get done just because I'll just be playing quick cards. But okay, 4 enemies with a single environment. That'll be easy to do, hopefully with Spidey probably. KO a villain with a hero combo, that will happen. Yeah, quick ability, that'll happen. Use 5 once again, Spidey will help with that. Not back 2 enemies into drops. Ghost Rider will be great for this. Be a general mission where no hero takes health damage, or just a no health damage mission. KO multiple enemies with a single knockback 25 times. Okay. 25 combat. Yep. Just 5 different legendary. Now we'll go to the top and just quickly look at those first few hidden ones. A lot of these are naturally going to happen over time. That's completely tutorial. So the fact we didn't do the tutorial means once we finish the game, complete the New York story missions. Yeah, they're just the story mission ones, aren't they? Yeah, the Transia story missions. Okay. The fact we didn't do the tutorial does mean... Wait, how do I get rid of this? There we go. The fact that we didn't do the tutorial does mean at the very end we are going to have to sit down, open a new save file, and do the tutorial for our final trophy. But I think that's kind of ironic and funny. I kind of hate that the tutorial was locked with a trophy. That's a shame.
However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly...
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
Hunter, I know it's easy to...
Yeah, I don't care. So that heart means we've gained a friendship level. Don't blame yourself. That sounds like a kind thing to say. I don't want actual information because I don't care. Appreciate your effort. So what's your story, Tony Stark? Just a lot to deal with. Cool. Yeah, I think that's all for now.
Now, I doubt... So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Nice.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
And we can go upgrade that ability.
Welcome to Care.
Oh, we lost? Oh no. Did not mean to upset him like that. Whoops.
Let's do this. I think we've got something for everyone.
Boom.
Peace.
Hey, you. Like the way you...
Sweet.
Nothing is certain these.
Skip all this crap.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology. And she kicks it.
It was just recently that the Hudson...
We'll do this mission then. So, can we edit on? Nope. We have no combat cards and we have no combat items. Let's do this. This thing is weird because they make you run up to the portal if you're playing as you. But if you're not in the squad, because you don't have to be in the squad on these missions. If you're not in the squad, like, you cutscene, you don't actually run up. So why bother even having the run up in the first place? There's tons of things like that that just feel really weird and out of the way in this game. I don't get it. For mission 1, yeah, sure, have it there to explain how they teleport everywhere. Cool. After that, we don't need it.
Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Yeah.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use
They
your
make
science brain on this one,
Bruce sound like a bad guy off the bat, which is wild.
Those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
It's why no one likes you, Captain Marvel.
Kill them.
You just fucked us over for no reason, really. We have Blade and the Hunter. Like, it's not necessary.
Considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
I'm on it.
Gorgeous.
Your mother.
This will be refunded. That's straight up murder, by the way. Can I just put this out there?
Even the best get better.
You make that look almost too easy. Watch this.
Boom, that's good as well. It's the last of those. We're not gonna need this anytime soon. And to be honest, we don't need that. Could have done with the 2 quick slashes earlier, but whatever. We end the turn. They can start next round. Okay. Because everyone wants a buncher.
Big mistake.
Reinforcements on approach. I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
First actual attack. Boom. Cool.
Hail.
Or to make things interesting. Watch close.
I like how you can see the lab underneath through that gap there as well.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
And that should be the game, right?
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Go, now, quickly!
Go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Matas. Okay, now we know about artifacts.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that.
And these dickheads who block them.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
So that's how that works.
Nice.
I feel stronger already.
I thought it was the inner line one. My bad.
That's one hell of a move. I heard command.
catch those bullets. Oh no. Well, he got off of that. He's probably gonna get back on it, but yep.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Time's up for these jumps. Get ready. About time. Feeling strong today.
That's the card plates, I do believe.
Even for Hydra.
Playtime's over.
Boom.
For the mother.
They really want to get on my bad side.
You're gonna remember me. Finally, it's my turn.
No, he's gonna erupt.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus' experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures
So let's just
without a
leave him.
baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Your fate is sealed. You are lucky to still be breathing.
Exactly what I needed. We serve until the end. We're all gonna go. Time to shine.
Do not think I will forget that.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. By now, I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on. Not bad. Take this.
Big combo.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Jeez.
I am impressed.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier, that one almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic.
Ooh.
this work again.
Someone's at the door. I don't care.
So, Dr. Faust.
Let's hang out.
I know this is.
So
It was. Look.
Cool.
I won't forget it. So.
I should get.
Cool. Now you see, you can't build friendship with Caretaker, so who actually cares what you say? Oh, we went for a light one, so now we're just gonna try and just hard rock light. Faster than the dog. Skip. Hi, Agatha. At least we can't be faster than teleporters, eh?
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called Hidden. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
I am impressed. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Now that was something.
Demon dogs are only evil when they're green.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
You were too weak for this fight.
Nice.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and
Hello.
you too, Hunter.
Welcome to the channel, or the stream.
But don't worry, the other gods are waiting.
Just playing through Midnight Suns at the moment. Trying to get the platinum on console. We only started it today. Oh, there's our first trophy, I'm pretty sure. 1%.
Right to be wary of this place. The two.
What was the input? Oh. Probably should have read it. Oh, R2. Okay. Did that work?
Noble Ostor
Somehow.
got in my hand.
We have no arcane keys yet.
After all this time.
We are skipping through most of the dialogue, just so you're aware. Just to get through the game. I've played through it before. Where's the dog? There you are.
What you doing, Charlie?
We have to remember to pet him like 15 days in a row for one of the trophies, which is honestly the most adorable trophy I think I've seen in a game today, like to date.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Ooh, Moon Knight reference.
What is this?
Hunter, just in time.
Okay.
Intriguing.
If Hydra is... And Tony has one of the greatest...
We're going for super light first, and then hopefully gonna backpedal and go super dark.
Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite.
Okay.
What have you brought me today?
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing?
It's probably...
Now we do have to build all of these, so honestly I don't mind. What does that one give us? Single use combo items, increase the ability options, and an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. Makes no difference, we'll go for this one first, I guess.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? How does this look?
Hey Hunter, got a sec to spare?
One thing that's nice is it does regularly give you, like, interactions and stuff, right? Like, you're regularly getting told, yo, over here, over here, over here. There's never a point so far where I'm sat there going, what should I do next? You know, which is nice.
All right then.
Yeah, there's no worries. Cool.
See you around. Hunter.
Is he back down there? There he is. Right, we're gonna talk to Robbie and then I'm gonna go to toilet.
You've been here more. You.
Well, I guess we'll spar with him first.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? Like flame.
the war room. We've got a mission.
Right then. That'll just be one moment. Alright. We are back. Okay, I think we're going to do another half hour of gameplay. And then after that, we're going to end the stream a little early, about an hour earlier than planned. I will be getting through the game on stream, primarily. The goal is just to try and blast through it as quick as possible for the sake of the video. Anyone who does stop by, thanks again. Let's just keep going then. Okay. And you have to talk to her immediately? Okay. Alright, where is she? I imagine her room. Oh! Hey man! Good to see you. Just playing through some Midnight Suns. Replaying the game. I played it on PC when it came out, but just blasting through it. I want to do a video on how it looks 3 years later. Plus, how annoying the trophies are, whether they're good or not. Just so to fill the time.
It is
going for the light path. Okie dokie. Grab blade. Can we not change anyone else? No, they're locked. Okay. That's fine.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
so what is stopping?
Yeah, it's really interesting actually. It's like I enjoyed it for what it is. The game kind of half of it's what you're about to see, which is the bit I think is actually quite good. The sort of card game turn-based tactical element. The other half is this weird open world, choose your interactions with comic book heroes type thing, and it doesn't do that bit very well in my opinion. The whole open world stuff, and there's like a shoehorned in self-insert character, which is you there. But other than that, like the game's actually quite fun. Right, let's get a quick in. So you gotta like manage what you can and can't do in a turn, which is quite interesting.
I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Could do that. But can you? You can. The open world reminds me of the graphics from Witcher 3. It's certainly not as high quality as Witcher 3, I will say, unfortunately. I get what you mean, though. I definitely get where you're coming from with that one.
They still haven't changed their minds. One more time.
I do love the fact that some of the characters, it's like... some of the characters, it's very much a case of... they're killing people, and then you play as other characters like Spidey, and it does feel a little weird sometimes. Like, Blade pulls out Uzis and stuff, which is always an interesting one. But yeah, so I can't do anything now, so my turn will be over.
That hurt a little.
Hardly a scratch.
This should help. You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped within our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Get 2 kills there.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Yeah, we can do that. How many turns do we have left till the chopper takes off? 3. Okay.
Here it comes. Come on.
Might as well. Are you looking forward to Superman tomorrow? I know I am. Looks like it's gonna be fun, so. We'll be doing a review on the channel to anyone who is watching the replay of this as well tomorrow. So look out for that. Watching it in the afternoon over here.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
I don't know how you lifesteal from a helicopter. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I booked mine like weeks ago, so. But I kind of regret where I booked it because I didn't book a particularly fancy cinema, and I think it would have been nice to. But I do have Odeon Limitless, so I kind of just use that.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Feeling strong today.
Was that truly your best?
Which move out the way of him. Oh, we do have actually some interactivity stuff. Could just kill him.
Take this.
That won't hit anyone. No, okay.
Getting ugly down here. I'll handle it.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow
I like he's saying this. I'm about to kill his last guy. Alright, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, man. Always appreciated people stopping by. Stream's going to be coming to an end shortly anyway, but thank you.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
last. There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
Cool.
The gods are fickle.
So we're gonna save here, and I think we're gonna call it for the stream today. Appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thank you all you guys who popped in just at the start, just to send off the stream with a good start. Thanks to everyone who's came along the way, even those of you who, you know, just lurking and stuff. It's always appreciated. Anyone watching this on the channel recorded and stuff, thank you as well. All the views count. We will be streaming more and probably longer as well in periods. And I'm going to try to aim to stream later in the evening so we get more of you guys in the American area. We're going to be doing a mix of some of Midnight Suns, and we're going to be doing a mix of maybe a few other games, you know. Also some chatting and stuff. The main stuff's going to kick in tomorrow when we do our Superman review. Start that up, but you're just talking sort of stream, just chatting about Superman. And then we'll obviously move on over to play some video games. Maybe get a bit of Marvel Rivals in. Probably play a bit more Midnight Suns. I want to get through the game as quick as possible, preferably. But thanks again to everyone who stopped by. I'm not certain whether we're going to stay with the streams on YouTube or whether we're going to go Twitch. I want to mix and match at first, see which one's getting more views, and then eventually we're going to multi-stream anyway, so it's not like it's the end of the world either way. But yeah, be sure to stick around.